Hey everyone, it's Joy here for Reverse Confetti. I made a quick and simple card for you today using the Love Wins stamp and coordinating die, along with the All You Need stamp set, which is the freebie with purchase. Now, this is the Love Wins stamp set, and I'm going to use those cute little lions at the bottom. And we will be doing some Copic coloring. So I have my Copic friendly cardstock, which is Nina Classic Crest Solar White cardstock. I like to use 110 pound because I just like a heavier weight for my images. And then I'm stamping that up with some Copic friendly black ink. Now I'm going to do the Copic coloring, and the colors that I'm using are E11, 33, 35, and E17, 18, and 23. So I'm starting with the E35 on the head and the bodies of these cute little lions. Then I will come in with 33, which is kind of the middle color, blend over that darker color and then out further onto the image. And then I will come in with the E11 and blend that out. I like to do this a minimum of 2 times, the same process 2 times. I feel like I get a really good blend when I do that. For their mains, I'm going to be doing E17, 18, and 23. Now I do want to talk about this stamp set really quick because it's really cute. It's got quite a few great little images. It has some sentiments that says, "I'm proud of you," "You are loved." Those are kind of scripty sentiments. Then there's a love sentiment, and then "is love" for another sentiment. So this is a great stamp set. You've got a couple other critters besides these little lions, a little bear holding a flag. It looks like you can make like a rainbow flag. A cute little kitty with a bow tie and like heart glasses. And then you have a rainbow with a sentiment that says "Love Wins," and it's got hearts and clouds, and then some other little heart stamps, heart images, and some flower images. So really a cute stamp set. So I'm going to finish coloring this main. I laid down my darkest color and then blended out with my lightest color, and then you have the medium in between. I'm leaving their noses right now because I will come back in later with a black glaze pen to add the nose on these cute little guys. I am going to use the coordinating dies to die cut these out, so I'll just use some low tack tape to tape that in place, and I'm going to run that through my die cut machine, and then we've got our cute little images. Now for the background, I'm going to use the All You Need, which is the freebie with purchase stamp. That's going to take up a ton of space on our card, and these cute little lions are going to sit on top of it. So you can see that little stamp there. You've got the solid image sentiments, and then you have an opened sentiment that you could color like with Copic markers or like zigs or colored pencils or anything like that. I'm going to use the closed sentiment. I'm going to stamp this one with 2 colors, and then we will bring in the next sentiment, which I'm lining up here in my Misty. I'm just kind of getting everything lined up so I know that it's centered, that my lions will have some room above them because I want to add some hearts to that. I did remove the love, and we're just going to start with the All You Need Is. I'm using some Simon Says stamp, Surf and LIMELICIOUS together, and I'm just inking off the top word with the LIMELICIOUS, so the all you, or the top sentence, excuse me, the all you, and then need is with the surf. I don't mind that the colors overlap on top of each other. As a matter of fact, I like that. If you don't like that, just take some low tack tape, mask off the sentence you don't want to ink up the other one, remove the masking tape, and then stamp it that way. I'm going to come in with the love sentiment, and I'm going to use grapefruit and stamp that up, and I like that kind of pop of orange. I think that really adds a lot to that blue and green. I made sure that's centered with my Misty. Thank goodness for a Misty. And then I'm just going to ink that up. And now we've got this great colorful sentiment that again takes up a good amount of room. So I think this is a good sentiment, the size sentiment especially, to have in your stash. Now I do want to add the lions with some foam tape. I am going to trim this down just a little bit more because I want this to fit on an A2 size white card base, but I want the white card base to also be a matte. So I think I trimmed down about 1/8 of an inch on all sides. So now I'm going to add my foam tape behind my lions. I'm going to pop that on top of the sentiment so it looks like they're standing on top. And we're going to zhuzh up this sentiment a little bit more. We're going to add a little bit of interest with a white gel pen and a gray marker because we kind of want the sentiment to pop a little bit more. But I thought adding some hearts at the top would be super, super cute. So there are some a little closed heart here, and I'm just going to use the colors from the sentiments, and I'm just going to stamp these little hearts above those lions. I think it's so, so sweet. And just adding, I did the surf and the grapefruit. I did not bring in the LIMELICIOUS. I'm going to add one more at the top. I'm just deciding, I feel like it just needed one more little heart. And I think I already added that. Now I'm going to come in with my black glaze pen and my white gel pen. I'm going to add the black glaze pen to the nose and to the eyes. I'm doing that first, and it's going to take a second to dry. So when you're using a glaze pen, make sure you don't put your hand in it. Then I'm going to come in with my white gel pen and add some dots to the cheeks, a little bit of highlight marks on the lion's manes. And then I'm going to add highlight marks on all of the letters in the sentiments. This is one way that's going to make it pop. It's actually going to make it look a little shiny. Then we're going to give it a 3D look by adding a C1 Copic marker. Now it's pretty light. You could go darker if you'd like a C2, and that would be on the darker side. I like it a little bit light, so it might be hard to see on camera, but it's going to give a shadow behind the letters, which is going to make it pop off the page. But I really love white gel pen highlights. I think it makes a huge difference to your images. And as you can see here, it made a huge difference to the sentiments. I just think it's fantastic. I'm going to add that to the little hearts as well. Then here is the C1 marker, and I'm going to go on the right side of my letters. And as you can see, it's super easy. It's fairly light. So again, if you wanted it to be darker, just go one marker darker, if that makes sense. But I'm loving how this is looking. And if you can't see it on camera, I'm so sorry, but it really does make a huge difference. It really makes this look 3D. I'm also going to do it on the right side of the hearts as well and give those a little pop. Now that the black glaze pen has dried, I'm also going to add some little white highlights to the nose and some little dots to the eyes. And then this is adhered to a white A2 size card base, and this card is done. And see how quick and simple this is, but super, super, super cute. So thank you guys so very much for stopping by and watching, and I hope that you enjoyed this project, and I will be back with another one. Thanks so much. Bye.